In this SiteCM quick tip, I'll be showing you how to add a Twitter embedded timeline to any one of your SiteCM pages. We'll be using a third-party piece of embed code provided directly by Twitter and content blocks to display that third-party embed code on our website. The end result will display the Twitter embedded timeline, as shown here. The first page you need to navigate to is publish.twitter.com. Feel free to use the link found on the help page for the Twitter embedded timeline. When you arrive to publish.twitter.com, scroll down on the page and choose the embedded timeline option. The instructions provided ask for a URL. The URL you're going to be copying and pasting into this field represents your Twitter page. In this example, I'll be copying and pasting our twitter.com ID lever page. I copy the website page address from the address bar to my clipboard, and back on the Twitter publish page, I paste that URL. When I click preview, Twitter shows me the example of what my Twitter embedded timeline will look like. Currently, it's showing me all the tweets from my Twitter timeline, so I'd like to set a height in order to introduce a scroll bar. I'm going to click Set Customization Options in order to provide the Twitter embedded timeline with a height. When doing so, I'm presented with height, width, how I'd like the Twitter embedded timeline to look, choosing between two options, light and dark, and I'm able to provide a default link color using a hex value. Hex values are, in other words, HTML color codes. The width and height fields that display here, where I'll enter a value, represent maximum height and or maximum width. The Twitter embedded timeline is responsive. For sake of this demonstration, I'm going to enter in a value of 500 pixels into the height field. After a few moments, Twitter will regenerate my embedded timeline. When I click Update, Twitter provides me with the embed code I need to add to my website. This is where I'll be using a content block in order to display the embed code, thus displaying my Twitter embedded timeline. I'm going to copy the code to my clipboard by clicking Copy Code. Next, I'm going to navigate to my SiteCM website and log in to SiteCM, which I've already done. I'm going to navigate to Assets and Content Blocks. I click Add New Content Block and provide the content block with an appropriate name for organizational purposes. Let's call it Twitter Embedded Timeline. I'm going to place the content block into an appropriate category for my website. Your categories will look different. Choose the appropriate category which you feel would serve your new content block best. I'm going to make the content block active. Instead of clicking on the Edit button next to the content label for my content block, I'm going to double-click on the word Content. This then presents a direct HTML field where I can paste the embed code received from Twitter. Finally, I update the content block. Now the content block is available for my website. I simply edit a page where I want the Twitter embedded timeline to display. Navigate to Pages, edit the page where you'd like your timeline to display, and insert your content block using the Insert Drop-in Application tool. Content blocks are located in the Content Blocks Drop-in Application category. Once you've selected your content block and inserted it into the page, clicking the Save tab to preview your page will show your Twitter embedded timeline ready for use on your website. Should you have any questions, please feel free to email us at support@idlever.com. We hope that you found this quick tip helpful.